Because like I don't want product in my hair that my skin breaks out. I just don't want like a dirty butthole when I'm sleeping. Like I just don't want anything to be dirty.
Got it.
What if like the house burns down and the firemen come in and want to have sex with them? I don't want to be like dirty. So I want to be clean for the firemen.
Got it.
Like if someone comes in, like robs the house and wants to take advantage of me, I want to be ready for them.
Got it.
Hey, everybody. It's me, Ryan.
And me, Andrew.
We're going to talk about grossness today. Not really. We're going to talk
about cleanness.
Because we don't want grossness.
We're going to talk about hygiene.
We're going to give you guys advice on how to take care of yourself.
Yes.
How often do you shower?
At least once a day, sometimes twice a day.
I'm usually twice a day regardless.
Okay, when did that happen? Because you used to sometimes go
right
days.
No, I didn't. Ew. No, I didn't. No, I did not.
You're like, it's my day off. I'm not doing anything. I'm not showering. I'm not brushing my teeth. I'm not putting on deodorant. Like, you're not doing anything because it was your day.
Brush my teeth, yes, because like, who cares? No, I shower twice a day now. Once when I get up. I've never liked to go to bed dirty, ever.
Yeah. I don't like to go to bed.
And now I do it when I get up.
If I go to bed dirty, not even dirty, but like just not showered, I always feel like my legs stick together. Like it's weird. And like
So wear sweatpants.
No, I can't wear pants to bed.
Boss.
No.
Where do you sleep? Are you naked?
I sleep naked now, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like fully naked.
I can't.
No?
No, I never could.
But anyway, so I take a shower at least once a day. It's usually before bed. And then depending, sometimes I take it in the morning when I wake up or before I go to work or whatever the case may be. I feel like sometimes I shower too much because like I feel like my skin starts getting dry. Like I feel like I don't know. Like I feel like sometimes I'm like getting rid of the natural oils in my body.
I mean, you are if you ever shower. This is 100% what you're doing.
Especially in the wintertime.
Yeah, because your skin's extra dry. So drink extra water.
I think my problem is that I don't moisturize. Do you moisturize?
Just my face.
Yeah, I do my face. Yeah.
Excuse me. Just my face. That's how I moisturize.
Yeah.
My body, like once in a while. But in the summer, I sweat so much, my skin like glows.
Yeah. Same.
I'm trying to get better at moisturizing my body. I mean, I worked for Lush for 10 years.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get better at it, but I just still suck at it.
So how often do you shower? Did you answer that?
I already. So who's not listening now? Once, usually twice, but once in a while, it'll be like once if I'm like too tired or too drunk or whatever. I just stumble in and go to bed.
Yeah.
But I hate going to bed dirty unless I'm usually drunk. Because like I don't want product in my hair that my skin breaks out. I just don't want like a dirty butthole when I'm sleeping. Like I just don't want anything to be dirty.
Got it.
What if like the house burns down and the firemen come in and want to have sex with me? I don't want to be like dirty. So I want to be clean for the firemen.
Got it.
Like if someone comes in, like robs the house and wants to take advantage of me, I want to be ready for them.
Got it. Okay. I think if they're like coming in and like, I don't think that they expect anything. They're just going to take advantage of you one way or another.
They're like, a hole's a hole.
Right. Essentially.
They're like, you didn't clean. I'm not raping you anymore. Okay.
They're like, yeah, nah, never mind. I'm leaving.
Take the TV, guys. Let's get out of here.
Leave the TV. He's dirty.
He's nasty. Could you imagine? Let's make a movie. We should write a movie. But no, when it comes to hygiene, like, is there a specific thing you like when you're talking to someone?
I mean, I don't want them to have stinky breath.
I mean, yeah,
like I want people that like brush their teeth and use mouthwash and like take care.
I'm like licking my teeth, not thinking about it. It's like bad breath and body, like not even body odor, but like just not smelling clean or fresh is with men or women. I love a man or a woman that smells nice. If you have a nice cologne or perfume on, I will compliment you every single time. I saw you about this. I was like, I just love a good smell on someone.
Yeah.
I love when people smell nice.
I also I'm a very cleanly person, like myself, like my environment, like I like cleanliness. And like I expect that from my partner, like I want them to be clean. Like I know that for a lot of people, like coming home from the gym sweaty, like that turns people on, but like it doesn't for me.
I don't mind that, and I don't mind a man who's like been, if I'm like in that mindset, I guess I don't mind if he's like been working hard,
like musky scent.
See,
like,
I don't mind that, but if it's too much, because there's like a limit where I'm like, that's a hoagie. But like, there's like a nice fine line. Like, if I could find every man at that fine line where you're like just about to turn into an Italian hoagie,
yeah,
I would love that.
No, see, I don't like that. Like, I don't like that at all.
But like I said, the complete opposite end of the spectrum. I love a man that smells nice. I love a woman that smells nice.
I want you to always smell nice. And like, if we're gonna start doing something, like, please take a shower before. Like,
really?
Yeah, like I want you to be clean.
How can they be clean when they're sleeping?
What do you mean?
That's usually when you're taking advantage of people, when they're sleeping.
Well, they took a shower before bed. We're only an hour later. What do you mean? Are you jumping jacks in your sleep? Like,
maybe, I don't know.
I don't understand.
Emissions. I'm not saying like you and me, but if I was there and like I would want him to not do that if I just jizzed everywhere.
Not do what? What are you talking about?
Take advantage of me if I've already been dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. No, like I prefer that like it's like after a shower.
You know
like,
what else I don't get?
Clean.
People that don't realize they smell. How do you not know when you smell?
I feel like, so I had somebody around me recently who did smell a lot.
Was it me?
No. But I think that after that, I like was very self-conscious about it myself. Like I feel like I smell all the time. And like I feel like
I'm like smelling my armpit right
now. I went on a date the other day and we went for like a long walk. Like we walked from one place to another place. And when we got to the second place, the building, I was like, I feel like I'm like sweating. I was like, do I have like pit stains?
You usually do.
I do. I sweat a lot. And he's like, yeah, he's like, you do, like you're wet.
I called you out. I like that.
Well, I asked if I was, what's he gonna, like, I can look in a mirror, like, anything. But he's like, yeah, he's like, can I smell it? And I was like, sure, like, absolutely. Like, I'm not going to tell you no, absolutely. He's like, it smells good. Like, you smell good. And I was like, okay, thanks.
Because like, you can still be sweaty, but your deodorant is doing its job.
Right. Which is what was happening.
But when your deodorant has failed you, and you smell like a hoagie or just like dirty balls, like I said, there's a fine line that I do enjoy. But when you've crossed that line and you're just fucking like cat piss or like, I don't understand how you don't know. Yeah. How your friends or anyone around you has not told you.
See, I'm like, I don't want to say I'm used to, but like I'm kind of used to like people being like, "Oh, you smell good." Like, "Oh, you smell good." Like, especially like if I'm giving them a hug or something, they're like, "Oh, you smell good." So like when I go for a period of time that somebody doesn't tell me that I smell good, I'm like, "Do I stink?"
You're like, "Hello?"
Like, am I dirty? Like, what is going on?
The same way I get it all the time. Because I'm always dousing myself in something, like a hand cream, a sanitizer, a body spray, like always something. I need it.
I don't know. Like I get super self-conscious about all of it. Like sometimes like I'm like, you know how sometimes you can get like stale breath, like, or like I just haven't eaten or drinking anything in a while. Like I'm just like, oh my God, my breath stinks. Like I get like super self-conscious. Like, and it probably doesn't, but I don't know.
But you notice it.
Notice what?
Your stale breath, or you just feel it.
No, it's not. Like I haven't eaten or drank anything in a while, so it just feels like I don't know that it is. You know what I mean?
Do you tell people when they're breasting?
Depends on my relationship with them, and it depends on why it stinks. So if it's like a chronic thing, no, I don't.
Why?
Because what are you going to do about it?
Hey, girl, go see a doctor. I went to high school with a girl who had the worst breath and none of us ever said anything. And ever since then, I'm like, I don't ever want to be that person with the bad breath that no one tells.
Yeah.
So I would be like, you need gum.
Yeah.
Or, hey, go get your stomach checked out.
I do that sometimes where like if someone's breath stinks or something, I'll be like, oh, you want a piece of gum? Like I'll do something like that.
You don't tell them though? Why?
No. No.
See?
Like if it's like a friend of mine or somebody I'm close with, somebody I'm around a lot, and it's not normal for their breaths to stink, like they just had a hoagie or something, I'll be like, oh, you smell like garlic or something like that. I'll be like,
but if it's normal and chronic, you let them suffer.
Yeah.
That's so mean.
Because what are you going to do? Like, so I put myself in that position. Like, what am I going to do about it? Like, if it is something that like I can't control or I can only control so far, like, what am I actually going to do about it?
Chew more gum. Carry around Listerine breast strips.
I don't know. And you do?
What?
You tell people that their breath stinks?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now,
Good
for a
for
while,
you.
I haven't.
Good for you.
There's still people in my life I'm like, I wish I would have told them their breast stink. We were friends. But I just, no, I would want the same respect.
Yeah.
Friends or not. There's even people like at work, I'm like, you got pepper in your tooth, like, and it's a customer.
Yeah. I mean, I do stuff like that for sure. I had this one girl, and she was always around this person that did stink, had really bad body odor.
Ugh.
And like was friends with them. Like that was their friend. And I said to her the one day, I was like, do I stink? Like, I feel like I stink. And she's like, no, like you don't. And I was like, if I did, would you tell me? And she's like, yeah, absolutely. I was like, no, the fuck you wouldn't. I was like, you never told blah, blah, blah that they stunk. And she's like, well, that was different.
Why?
Because the same thing, because that was something that they stunk every day. Where I don't stink every day, so if I did the one
that doesn't
day,
make it better.
I mean, yes and no. I don't.
Sorry, you let your clothes sit in the washer for 6 days.
Maybe it's
you
not
fucking
that.
stink, Peggy Sue.
Maybe they're just like a bigger person and they sweat a lot, and that's their natural smell, and that
Then
there's
wear
nothing
more
that they can
cologne.
do about it. What are they
Carry around
supposed to
some
do?
body spray.
What are they supposed to do?
Carry around body spray.
Okay. Whatever.
That's the nicest thing I can say to do.
Whatever you say.
I'm not here to be mean to people. I can think all the mean thoughts, but I don't want to be mean. So start with some body spray, you dirtball.
I would just like buy them it for like their birthday. Like,
Oh my god, Andrew always buys me the best body spray gift. So then buy your other friend some gum and some toothbrushes.
Yeah.
Like, right? Like,
but I think that there's a lot, like, I think from like a bad breath perspective, I think that there's a lot of things that you can do about that. Like, are you flossing? Are you brushing your teeth twice a day?
About body odor.
Are you going to the doctor? What can you do about body odor?
Extra cologne. Get Botox in your armpits and your butthole. You can get Botox anywhere so you don't sweat.
Yeah, I understand that. I know that.
Wash your clothes properly. You hang them dry or get them out of the washer. A lot of the time, people's body odor is their clothes.
But a lot of the times it's not. It's they're sweating.
Clothes.
It's because they sweat a lot.
All right, so eat less garlic so it doesn't come out of your pores. There's a solution. I guarantee you. See a doctor. There's a solution for everything.
Okay.
It might be medical and you don't want to do it, but you need it because you're ruining the rest of our nostrils.
Yeah.
How is your hygiene like sexually with men? Is there anything you're like, nope?
I mean, I want your butthole to be clean.
Well, nobody wants to stick their dick into a fucking chocolate bowl.
A lot of people
Some
do.
people do, I know. I said that, I was like, that's a lot.
A lot of people do.
I don't get that. I don't, no offense, but I don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't want to pull out or them to pull out. There's a Hershey Kiss sitting on top of their dick.
So more so than not, my biggest concern with that is the smell, not necessarily like what it looks like.
Like, is there a certain poo smell you can deal with?
I mean, some poo doesn't smell, depending, but like it's more so like if I was fucking them and it came out and it was a little dirty, but like I don't smell anything, like okay, like wipe it up, like
yeah, you just lay there and cover your eyes and make it.
Well, yeah, that too, but like you're literally playing in someone's butthole. Yeah. Like you gotta have some expectation. Like you can't expect that there's never going to be anything. Like okay, like it happens. Shit literally happens.
Yeah.
But I think that there's ways to prevent it first. And
Yeah.
second, like, I've also, like, I was sleeping with somebody one time. Well, not sleeping, but fucking somebody one time. And it was dirty. And I lost my heart on. And they got offended. Like, they got upset by it.
Well, maybe they're into poo and you weren't.
And I'm like, and I didn't make a big deal about it. I'm not like, this is fucking gross, you're disgusting. Like, I would never do that. I would never make somebody feel bad about it. But they just automatically went to the, like, they felt bad about it and then wanted to blame me about it. Like, it was like a whole
They're like,
thing.
get out with your limp dick.
Right. And I'm like, okay.
I mean, I can see how that would bother anybody, honestly. But some people are into that. And no offense, it's not for me.
Right.
No.
I mean, I've bottomed before where I was like, I'm not ready.
You're like best wishes.
Like, I'm like, I would rather not. I'm not ready. Like, whatever. And the guy was like, I don't care. Like, I literally don't care. Like, it's fine.
Gonna be a bumpy road.
And like, some people really don't care. Like, it doesn't matter. And
because they truly understand it comes with the territory.
right.
I don't know. What about penis odor?
So like, again, like, that muskiness is not for me. Like, I'm not into it.
I don't mind a ball odor. Like, I don't mind if your like undercarriage has an odor. But if I'm like with a guy who's potentially or not potentially, who is uncut, and I pull back that hood, and I'm like, what is that smell? Game over.
I have not experienced that. Thank God.
No.
Well, I think that a lot of people don't like uncut guys for that reason. Like, I think a lot of people are afraid of uncut guys or like prefer a cut guy because of that reason.
I think they just don't know how to navigate an uncut dick.
How is it different?
It's a little bit different.
I've been with...
And the head is extra sensitive, which is the best part.
Right. But I've been with plenty of uncut guys. Like, how is it different? What is different?
I just feel like it's different. You have to like maneuver it and play with it, stuff on it differently.
So I think that some, like, depending on like some guys, sometimes like if you pull it down, like, it hurts them. But I think that usually they tell you that.
And they're the ones with the stinky dick because they don't pull it back to wash it.
Well, put your finger in there. You don't have
like,
to
wipe
pull
that cheese out. It's disgusting. No, there was one time I was like, I met a guy online years and years ago. And like, I pulled back and I was like, what is that? Like, and I was like,
You said that?
No,
Like,
I
out loud
was in
to
my
him?
mind. I was like, what is that? And then I was like smelling my breath. And then I went to go down on it. And I was like, oh my God, it's his dick. And then I popped up and I was like, I'm too nervous. I can't do this. I'm so sorry to waste your time. I have to go. And I like literally ran out. No, I don't want that in my mouth. I'm going to get an infection.
Yeah.
Or a cavity or something is going to happen.
It's not candy.
I don't, it might have been.
Ew.
It was cheesy. No, I'm kidding. I didn't see any. But dude, it had the weirdest smell. And there's like guys who like, because I like bigger guys. There's some guys whose like belly smells sometimes.
Uh-huh.
And I think it's because like the way they sit and like the way their pants fit, whatever. And I get it.
No, it's just sweat sitting in a certain spot.
That's what I'm saying. It's like their belly. And I get it. And I don't mind like a man who has a life. You know, I don't mind a man who has a life and works that has like a little bit like, sometimes I'm just like, what is that? How do you not know you have that?
Yeah.
How do you not know?
I'm so happy that I haven't experienced any of this, because if I did, I really do not know what I would do. Because I don't know what I would do.
You would
like,
give him a second chance.
You're like, oh, I'm out of here. Like you are so like quick to just like,
I don't care.
And like, I would feel bad for them. Like, I would have secondhand embarrassment.
Should I tell them why I'm leaving?
I don't know.
Your dick smells, bro. Like, what do I say? I was just like, I don't want to embarrass anybody ever.
Right.
My friends I'll roast will have a good time. But if I'm meeting a stranger or talking to you for like a week and we've like shit finally goes down, I'm just like, no, thank you. I don't want to hurt their feelings. Like, that's not what I'm there for.
Right.
But I want to tell them because that's who I am.
Right.
But like my friends, I could be like, Michelle, your breath is disgusting. Or Bob, you want some gum? But a stranger, I don't want to roast you. Not to that degree.
Yeah.
So I'm just like, it's all me. It's me, not you.
Right.
My dick smells.
I feel like I would just be like, do you want to cuddle? Like,
no, see, no, I am not. Now you're gonna rub your stinky dick on my butt. No, I'm not cuddling with a stinky dick, and then I'm gonna get a herpes or something, or a cavity in my butthole, or a hemorrhoid. No, I'm good.
Again, that's not how any of
I
that
know how all of that works. I've had hemorrhoids, herpes. I'm just kidding. Cavities, I've had it all. No, I know how it all works, but like, why waste my time?
I mean, they don't know that they're wasting your time.
No, I'm saying to myself, why am I wasting my time? I don't care about their fucking time.
Got it.
Why waste my time if I know, like, every time I go down on this, it's going to be like a fucking Chester Cheetah?
But how do you know it wasn't just like a one-off situation? That could have been the love of your life.
That's true, and I do try everything 3 times. I'm going to call him tonight. I'm going to be like, hey, do you want to hang out? No, I'm just kidding.
You probably don't even remember who it is, what their name is.
Oh, I remember everything. When it like, I have like photographic dick memory. Like if a guy showed me his dick, I'm like, hey, we talked on April 15th. But I don't remember anything else in my life.
Yeah, you remember shit. You remember nothing.
I remember
you remember
things.
Got it.
Like there's people that'll walk into like certain buildings that I'm in, or like restaurants, or if I'm at work and I'll be like, I blew that guy. Like I'll tell people, like, I sucked that guy's dick. And I'm like, when he pays, let me know. His name is Bob. And I'm like, ew, Ryan, his name is Bob. I'm like, dude, I'm telling you. I have like a memory of like.
You used to say that to me all the time. You're like, I think I blew him before. And I was like, really? And you're like, no, I'm just kidding. You were probably being serious. I was being
dead serious. I just didn't want you to think I was a hoe.
Well, I already knew that you were, so why would it make a difference?
I don't know. I didn't want you to leave me, but here we are. You still left me.
Bye.
No, but like I still do that. I'm like, I know that man. And like I'll go on my phone right away and I'm like, that's his dick. It's weird. I don't know.
I've actually done that recently, not dick wise, but I've done that recently of a couple people that walked in my store. And I was like, oh, I know him. Did I talk to him? And then I'm like going through and I'm like, oh, look, here he is on Tinder from last year.
And it's even worse that like now that we're both in like the friend and dating field because like we are crossing more paths with people. Like even at the gym, I was like, oh, here's that guy.
Yeah.
It's just wild. We're all just out here to have fun. Find love. I don't know. What's everybody out here for?
To live life.
With their dirty dicks? Get out of here. Fucking dirtbag.
So, like, if you, because Mr. I'm versed now, how are you from a butthole perspective?
What do you mean?
Like a cleanliness butthole perspective. Like, you're going to fuck some guy. What do you want in a butthole?
Oh, I don't care.
So they can.
I don't know that I want them to be like dirty. Like, I don't want to stick it in and it fucking squirts out the sides.
Right.
But like, I don't know that I would care about residue. I've never experienced like an odor while it was happening, so I can't say that I would say yeah or no to that.
Several times, actually.
It's happened to me being the bottom, and some guy was like, I'm going to stop. There's a little bit of an odor. I'm like, no, cool, I get it. Like, I don't blame you.
Right.
I don't take offense to that because I told you I was not ready. Right. You chose this life. It is a muddy path. Like
the one guy for me, he was like, oh, stop. I smell something. Like I was like, okay.
You didn't smell it though?
I mean, I felt like I started to, but it wasn't like enough yet.
For you to shut down.
Right. And then I was like I was happy. Like I was thankful that happened because like if we did keep going and I kept smelling it, then I'd be like, fuck.
At that point, why can't we just move it to the shower and like whatever happens, happens?
Oh, I hate shower sex.
Me too, but
I hate
we're already in it and like why do we have to stop?
Although I had really good, I'm gonna call it shower sex one time, even though it kind of was and kind of wasn't. So we were in the shower and like we started and then I turned off the water, got out, bent him over into the shower and like fucked him like outside of the shower, but in the shower.
Yeah.
So like
you were outside, he was inside.
Right.
You should have just waterboarded him.
Oh, it was. I did. The water was on at first, but I was like, I shut it off. I was like, let's shut that off because you're gonna drown.
So bathtub sex is fun. That I can. Shower, no, but bathtub
sex.
Yes, a full bathtub with Lush bath bombs was one of the best sex I've ever had. And I remember, was
it like a hotel bathtub? Yes. Like it was a huge bathtub.
Yes, the Kipton in Philadelphia. Me and my ex. I was like bent over in the tub. Like he was going to town on it. And he was like literally waterboarding me from the waves of the dude. It was some of the best sex though, and it was fun.
I had sex in a full bathtub.
And that's fun.
And it was.
A hot tub freaks me out just because, like, I don't know, but I would still
I had sex in a hot tub.
I would do it.
That was actually really fun. It was on my deck. It was fun.
You have a hot tub?
I did.
What happened?
It was like a blow-up one.
Like
yeah, it was like...
your parents had?
And I had, like, the cameras outside, so I had, like, the video. Like,
you had the light on, it was just perfectly lit.
Well, no, there was no light on because the neighbors would see. There was no light on, but, like, the cameras have night vision, so I was able to, like, watch
what a
it.
Sicko.
Yeah.
But no, I appreciate that people can acknowledge it. And from being in a verse standpoint, I can't say that I care or don't care because I've never had a bad experience being a top. But as a bottom, I've been like, I'm not ready. If you're fine with it, that's on you, bro.
I mean, I don't bottom often. Like, I don't. But, like, the few times that I have bottomed, like, I don't think that there's ever been, like, a messy situation.
90% of the time, there's not.
Like, I feel like there's been a couple times I was like, is it dirty? Like...
Oh, my God. One time I was with a guy. Like, this was years ago, before you. And... we slept together, and then he like slid off the bed, and then I laid in bed, and when he got up, he like looked down, he's like, what is that? It was like a skid mark all the way across the bed from like where he slid off the bed. And I don't know if it was from his dick or his ass, but he was like, was that you or me? I was like, I didn't move. And he was like so offended. And I'm 90% sure it was his asshole. He had a dirty asshole when he slid off. Because it was literally the same direction that he slid off the bed. I get your dick maybe have drug across the duvet cover. But Andrew, it was like this long skin. He definitely had a dirty butthole. And that day, I am so grateful I did not fuck him. Only to find out
that was before you were reversed. So
true. But now I find out that he's like friends with friends of mine. And I can't wait to see him in public again.
Oh my God. Why are you going to ask him about it?
No, I'm going to just be like, hey, Skid Mark, how are you? No, but he's like married and stuff. So I can't wait to stay on.
To a guy?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's like friends with my friends. So I'm excited to see him. And hopefully he'll be at Philly Pride night. When I say I'm like, hello. I'm Skitty.
Skitty.
Yeah.
Hey, Skitty.
But no, it was just like, don't blame me, bro. I have not moved. You're the one that just slid your phone scooter ass off the duvet cover. And now there's a skid mark. Disgusting.
Oh my God.
What else? Any weird other thing?
So what about like so like we talked about like personal hygiene. What about like how they like present like their home or like where they like live? Like, do you care? Do you have any like expectations from that?
I mean, I don't want to look like you're a hoarder. I want your house to look lived in.
Right.
I don't want there to be like layers of dust and like skid marks up the fucking toilet and stuff. Like, you know, like the shit marks.
Yeah.
I don't want none of that.
I've experienced that lots of times.
I understand water staining on a toilet or a sink. Like, I get all of that. Like the red residue.
Like when you lift up the toilet seat and there's like piss marks around the top.
I don't hate that as much as shit marks.
Well, I've experienced all of it.
When you've had like a hot load of like shit just come out of your ass and it splashes back up and you don't notice it until you lift it up the next day. If I know that my bowel movement was not pristine, I always lift it to check.
Do you?
Yes.
I'm the type of person, like, if I'm going to have company, I'm going to go and check my fucking bathroom and I'm going to clean my fucking bathroom.
We've talked about this too.
Like, it doesn't matter. Like, but that, I don't know. Like, it's difficult because I do totally judge people because of it. Like, I'm like, like, you're a messy slob. Like, you don't clean your fucking toilet. Like, you didn't clean this up. Like, I judge people in that, but I also give them the benefit of the doubt because we're all human. Like, shit happens. Like, maybe you didn't expect somebody to come over. Like, maybe.
Let me stay out front in my car or in the living room while you clean the kitchen or the bathroom. A dirty mirror? Ew. If there's toothpaste all over your mirror, why the fuck are you taking selfies? You know what I'm talking about? Have you ever?
Yes.
I'm like, bro, clean your fucking mirror.
Yes.
That's disgusting.
Yes. I've literally taken a selfie and like I would see something. It might be just like a speck of dust, and I'm like, nope. And I like clean my
Wipe,
like
snap again.
Exactly.
If I can't crop it out of the photo, like I'm very aware of all the backgrounds in my photos.
Yes,
and
same.
No, I can't. I just don't get how people just post a selfie. And I'm like, ew.
Yeah.
Your mirror is disgusting. You still have a dildo on your toilet seat. Like, put that away.
A dirty dildo. Like there's shit on.
That's just, you clearly just round yourself in the bathroom, and you're like, I'm gonna take a selfie. But first,
glowing after that.
That's foul. But no, like home hygiene is not as bad as like self hygiene, but they kind of tie together.
They do.
If you have a cheese dick, your fucking toilet seat's dirty too, for sure.
So like I'm the type of person that I am not always the tidiest, but I am always clean. So like I might be like disorganized, or I might have like a stack of something sitting on my dining room table, or like a clean basket of clothes thrown on the side of my bed that I don't sleep on, like something like that. But like my area's clean. Like I can't deal with like dirt and
every house
dust
I've had, I have a big thing with like dog odor too.
Yeah,
I can't have my house smell like dog.
So I don't know. I also am the same way. Like I try not to. Of course, I have a dog, so ultimately it happens sometimes. But when Nicole was here, we stopped at my house, and I was like, "Oh, does it smell in here or whatever?" She's like, "It smells like dog," and I was like,
That's my first. Remember when people come over our house? I'm like,
I was like
"You smell
offended.
anything?"
I was offended, but like
She was honest.
but no, I wasn't offended. Like I was happy, but like I was like, "Fine."
You're like, and you work at a company that sells all that stuff, so your house should never fucking smell.
I know.
That's disgusting.
I know, but my dog's disgusting. He's an asshole.
So shower him more. Wash him.
It's too big. I need to take him
No, you don't.
to get groomed.
That's a lot. He's so short haired. That's stupid.
He just needs a bath every few months.
So take him out front, spray him with some Dawn dish soap, hose him down. He'll love it.
What is he, a duck?
Maybe. He might be oily. I have that ring you can like rub up and down his body that just sprays him evenly.
Oh yeah, that was one of the things that I gave.
Yeah, you gave me that. What did you give me?
The vacuum chargers.
Exactly. But I can wash my dogs anytime I want. And I got my lint lizard.
I was looking for that the other day.
Well, I have it. So go fuck yourself. It's mine now.
I'll trade you the artificial Christmas tree for the
No,
link.
I'm getting the Christmas tree already. You told me I could have it. I can't wait to have that tree. But no, what other types of hygiene are there? Is there any other? Like, how do you feel about hygiene at restaurants? Like, is there like a thing that shuts you down at restaurants where you're like, I don't want to, I gotta go?
It makes me like skeptical, and like I like start looking at things like, and I'm like, but like, no, not really. You?
I mean, the other day I was at Miller's and like I sat down, there was like rice all over the counter.
Yeah.
And it reeked of piss.
It reeked of piss? Why would you say?
Because I was starving. I was literally starving.
How are you with armpits?
What do you mean?
Like, do you like armpits?
Yeah.
Like, is it like a turn on for you?
I don't know that it turns me on, but like, I don't mind like burying my face in an armpit.
I was with someone that it was like a turn on.
It's that boundary where it's like a hoagie and then I'm out.
Uh-huh.
But if it's like you worked or just cut the grass, or I can get into it.
What if it is like clean with deodorant?
I'm not licking it, but I'll like happily smell it. Like I'm not,
Okay.
my mouth goes numb when I lick deodorant.
That is very true.
Yeah.
Very true.
Don't lick deodorant, everybody. Your mouth goes numb. Must be the aluminum.
I've been with people before that they're like, can you like not wear deodorant today? Like, can you like wait and like not wear deodorant today? And then like when I see you later. Yeah.
And your staff is like, ew, Andrew, gross.
No. If I start smelling, like I'm very self-conscious at that point where I'm like, I have to like be on
3 more hours until
I'm like,
Bob.
I'm like, I smell myself throughout the day to make sure, because if I am, then we got a problem.
Which is fine because it's like a light work day and like you might have a little odor. But if it's like foul,
Yeah. What
something
about
like that-
feet? Do you like feet?
I don't mind feet.
Wait, go back to the armpits for a second. Like, do you care whether or not they're long haired, trimmed, shaved completely?
No.
Doesn't matter.
I'd rather you have hair because you're a man. I'd want you to have a hairier armpit.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want you to be bald.
Like, you don't want it to be shaved?
No. You can
Entirely
trim
shaved.
it, but don't shave it. Feet, I don't mind feet. I like feet when they're in like black socks for some reason versus white socks. I know some people have like a white sock fetish. I don't mind smelling feet. I don't mind rubbing feet. Feet were never like a...
Mm.
I feel like I hated feet younger. When I was younger, I was always like, I'm touching your feet. But like now I don't care.
So, since you asked me, I like armpits. I'm not like obsessed.
I'm not good at this. I'm very selfish to be on a podcast. I don't know how to talk about anybody but myself.
I like armpits. I don't love armpits. Like, I'm not like obsessed with them, but like I like a good armpit. Like, I could totally put my face in it.
I can go for an armpit right about now.
But I don't want it to stink.
Yeah, there's a fine line.
A little sweat in an armpit is okay because that's like completely understandable.
Same with the undercarriage.
Nope. That's completely different for me. I don't want, not at all. No sweat, no musk. Like, no.
I like when I can like smell their cum through their balls.
What?
I can smell cum through your balls. Sometimes.
No,
Not like your balls. But like,
you're making this up. Like,
No.
that's not a thing. That's weird.
maybe that their odor is just very cum-esque, and that's what I'm thinking. But I
You're just
swear,
pretending. Like, it's like,
no,
smell your cum.
no, I swear I've against at 12 cents.
Got it. And I do like feet. I'm not like a foot fetish kind of guy, but I like feet. Like, if I'm like fucking the guy, like I'll put the foot in my mouth, like
Or
totally
smell
like,
it while you're like rallying them.
yeah. Like, yeah.
That's one of my top things out there. Like when I'm tapping, I'll like bend your feet forward and just smell them while I destroy it. Stuff like that.
Like put them together.
Yeah.
Like this.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fun. That is fun.
I'm so butch.
We talked about ball sweat and like, yeah, I can't do that. What about like eating ass?
I don't like it done at all.
You don't like it done?
I absolutely hate it done to me. I think it's a worry that like, what if I fart in her mouth? Or what if I miss that piece of corn? Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't want anybody eating my ass. Like, God forbid.
You
There's a
used to
skid
ask
mark.
me.
What, to eat your butt?
No.
To eat my butt?
Yeah.
Did I?
Like
Maybe
a couple
that's why I hate it. You just said no so many times. I hated it.
I did a couple times.
I still to this day don't like it.
I did a few times.
Guys are always
But,
like,
like,
hate your ass.
I didn't like it. Like, I didn't like it at all. And like now I fucking love it. Like, I do. I like it a lot.
I still don't care for it. I'll eat an ass, like, cause like if I'm down there and I'll take care of every part of your body. If you go to eat my ass, I'm like, I like roll. I will roll off the bed.
Fall off.
I will. I'm like,
Above your head. No.
I hate it. I just hate it.
I literally, like, you could, not you, but somebody could, like, lick any part of my body. Like, I'm totally okay with that. Like, just go
I
for
don't
it.
know how to clarify. Yeah. Like, I'm sitting here waiting to lick you.
I just wanted to make sure that was known.
It's fucking known. Don't worry, buddy. It's fucking known. Oh, that's funny. But no, I really don't care. I don't mind anything, especially when it's a man. If I was into, women's vaginas smell gross. You ever go into the bathroom after a girl and she like peed or like, I don't know what the fuck happened in there? I'm like, what is that fucking smell?
She might have a yeast infection. Or
Well, it's fucking nasty. Women are disgusting. I don't want to lick the bread factory. I don't want to do nothing with your vagina.
Oh my God.
Sometimes I'll go in, I'm like, girl, what did you do in here? Did you poop? You got your period? What happened? Is your clam raw? Like, no, women are disgusting. I love all my girlfriends and family, but like, vaginas are foul.
Mm-hmm.
They have discharges and they clean themselves somehow. Like, apparently a pussy cleans itself. Now,
The self-cleaning oven.
well, you better put that shit on a higher fucking degree because some of them pussies are fucking foul.
Oh my god.
I don't know.
I know something that bothers you.
Why are you going to ruin my day? We're doing so good.
What?
I'm listening.
Dirty
I saw you look at your hands and I knew.
fingernails.
I still see, I don't mind dirty fingernails anymore. I hate when people cut their fingernails near me, though.
When they cut their fingernails.
Don't cut your fingernails near me, in the room, in my house. Don't cut. Like, I cut all my nails outside.
Uh-huh.
No, I don't mind dirty fingernails now because there was one time I was with the guy who was a mechanic. And I was like, oh, there's something like really like primal about you just having like disgusting hands. I'm totally into that now.
Oh, got it. So
And
you're
the
okay
guy-
if they're like work hands, like rough, like dirty,
Your calluses and you're
like
touching me, yes.
okay.
Rub my nipple with your calluses, like yes, absolutely.
What if they have like bunions on their feet and they're rubbing your
rub my nipple with your bunion, buddy. No, I'm kidding. Let me just chew on it. That's disgusting. No,
Got it.
I don't know. No, I like that. I mean, to me, that's like a manly man. If you have dirty hands and you're working with it, like there was a customer the other day who was like eating a hamburger and he had like oil in his nails, and I was like, I'll blow you while you eat that hamburger. I'm a weird individual and I have no shame.
What about like I guess from like a hygiene-ish perspective, like maybe like oily skin or like acne
No.
or like no, like that's total no for
Oily
you.
skin, I don't mind. I'm not trying to chew on your whiteheads. I'm not trying to like kiss your neck and
Or
a
if they
whitehead
just have,
pops
like,
in my mouth.
one or two, like
I'll pop
just
it for you.
What about like
But like, no offense, if you have like cystic acne or like aggressive acne, it's not for me. Like, I wish you the best and like let's get some Accutane for you. But I couldn't see myself being involved in that.
what about like moles or skin?
Why are you not
tags
answering any
or-
of this? How do you feel about all this?
Because you didn't ask me.
Well, I'm asking you now. How do you feel about all
Well,
that?
I'll ask the last question first. Moles, skin tags, stuff like that.
I don't mind it. I mean, it's a natural. We all have like a mole or a skin tag here and there. Like,
Mm-hmm.
do you want me to help you get it off or chew it off or cut it off? I remember I went to the doctor one
That's
time and she
gross.
cut off a skin tag. No, like, she didn't freeze it, nothing. She came at me with some fucking scissors, cut it off. I screamed and she put a Band-Aid on. I'm like, I could have did this myself. Why did I pay a copay for you to fucking hurt me? It was like, so, I was like, that was so aggressive. It could have been way nicer. You could like froze my skin and like tied some string around it. I could have left for 3 days. She could have been way nice. No. And it still hasn't grown back yet. But dude, it fucking hurt. She grabbed it with the clamp and went, and I was like, I like made the weird noise and she put a Band-Aid on and pushed me out the door. How do you feel about fingernails, calluses, bunions? What else did you ask me about?
Acne, moles.
How do you feel about all these things?
So hands, dirty fingernails are definitely a turnoff for me, for sure. I mean, like, if you were literally just gardening or you were literally just doing something that created them to be dirty, like, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, you're totally disgusting, get away from me. But, like, clean your hands, like, go wash your fucking hands kind of thing. If it's like something that's like constant, I'm like, no, I'm good. No.
Like people have constant dirty fingernails?
Yeah.
Ew. Why?
Because I don't fucking know. Acne, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. Like, I mean, if it's like crazy, like, yeah, I don't really love it, but kind of similar to what you said, I guess.
Mole?
I don't care. I don't care. Whatever.
What else?
I don't know. I guess that's it. I just want somebody who like takes care of themselves and takes care of
Me.
and takes care of their environment. Like, just be a clean person. Like, I don't like dirty. Like, I don't like people that have dirty environments, dirty cars, dirty rooms, dirty buttholes. Like, just
Be like a guy with a dirty mouth.
just clean.
Not stinky mouth, like a foul mouth. Like say dirty things to you.
Yeah. Say all the dirty things.
Butthole.
So So my advice to people is clean your fucking ass. Stick your finger up there with some soap and water.
Oh my God, wait, that's so funny you just went there. So when I worked in Long Island, me and 3 of the girls were like talking one time about how you clean your butthole. You might remember this story.
I remember.
And we talked about like, what do you do? And I was like, oh, I like put soap in my finger and like I wipe my butthole and I put it in a little bit and I swipe it around. And the other girl was like, oh my God, me too. And then 2 of the other girls were like, what? Ew. You like put soap in your butt, or I forget how the whole conversation went down. And I was like, you really like don't clean like the innards of your like just a little bit into your, like you're not fucking dildoing soap into your ass. Like it's like an inch or 2.
Right.
Do you do that?
Yeah.
I think everybody should.
I mean, I don't. So when that story happened, when that happened, I didn't. No.
You're welcome.
It wasn't something that I thought of or knew or
just
did.
Walk around with a dirty butthole.
No, but like I would put like a handful of like soap and water, and I would like push it up in there. Like I don't like, but I wouldn't put my finger up there.
When you douche your butt, do you put soap in the water?
Depends.
I used to. I heard it was really bad for you, so I stopped.
Soap's not. Using an actual like enema is bad for you.
I don't know. I stopped doing soap too. I just do hot water.
Yeah,
Until the river runs clear.
One time I did it with fucking hot water and I didn't realize how hot it was.
Bitch.
Oh my God.
That's like when you get your eyebrows back. She's like, oh, what is that? Yeah, and you fucking fart it right back out because it's so hot. You're like a fucking dragon breathing water out of your ass. No, when it's too hot, it's rough. It's rough. So your advice is clean your butthole.
Clean your body. Get behind your ears. Get in all the cracks and crevices. Like if you're a thick guy or girl, if you're thick,
you ever see somebody
get under them
rolls and they got like little dirt babies hanging in their neck?
Yeah. Like, get in there. Get in there. Like I love a thick guy. I love a thick girl. I'm good. But like clean yourself.
Yeah.
Like fucking clean yourself. Wash your laundry properly. Don't leave it sitting in the fucking
mine. This is all my stuff I want to say.
Well, hop in. Come on, say something.
No, I would say like clean every part of your body. Wear cologne. If you feel unfresh, spray yourself with Febreze, something.
Right.
Dry your clothes properly. Like wash them in a timely manner and dry them all on the same day.
And I say carry stuff around. Like I have cologne in my car.
Mouthwash. I got everything.
Right. Like, come on.
Douches. I got a douche in my book bag at all times. I'm not even kidding.
Of course you do.
I always have a douche in my bag. I should carry bottles of water too, just in case like I'm in like a bad area and they don't have good water and I'm just squirting dirty water into my ass.
What?
I don't fucking know.
What? Like you have like
I have the bulbous douche. Like it's a bulb with the stick always in my book bag. I remember the one time I was at work and like I took it out and shook it at a girl and water dripped out and she was like, ugh! I'm like, it's clean. What are you gagging for? I don't know. It's the best. Hey Danielle. Yeah.
Yeah. Brush your fucking teeth.
Just
floss.
Take care of yourself and be honest when your friends and family smell.
Go to the doctor.
What are you going to the doctor for? If you smell?
Do your regular checkups.
Go to the fucking dentist if your breath smells.
Go to your regular checkups for your dentist.
Yeah, because you might have a stomach ulcer and your dentist can't find that out.
Right.
I don't know. Just be honest with people. Your breath smells. Your eyes heavy.
Wash
you got an eye boogie. You got acne.
Wash your hair before you go to bed because it prevents you from breaking out.
You can get silk pillowcases too. Just don't be mean to people. Yeah. You can be mean to me. I don't mind.
And be honest to your friends and your loved ones that if they stink or if they're not taking care of themselves or if they let their house go or they need to clean their fucking toilet seat, tell them.
Or just go in their bathroom and pee the shit off the toilet.
Yeah, you could do that.
That's a game. It's a fun game to play.
Sometimes my stepmom comes over and she cleans my toilet. She's like, oh, there's a little like hardwater ring around it or whatever. So I just cleaned it so that like, I'm like, okay.
You're like, there was shit and piss. Sorry. No, I'm just kidding. That's how I don't mind that stuff, but it's natural for there to be a water ring.
Well, I hate when people come to my house and use my bathroom and then leave piss or something. Like, fucking pay attention. Clean up after yourself, you dirtball.
Because now I go in the bathroom, I'm like, should I lick it off? I'm kidding.
Anyway, that is my advice. That is our advice.
Yeah, we had pretty similar advice. Just clean your asshole and be honest with people.
Yes.
I have nothing else to say about hygiene. I'm pretty legit with my own.
Just try to be clean. Like even if you're somebody who doesn't mind dirtiness, like try to be clean for other people. Like
think about everyone else.
So on that note, we are so excited to see you guys on June 29th.
Y'all better smell good too. Everybody better smell in tip-top shape on June 29th. Because it's going to be the middle of summer. Y'all better not come and smell and rank.
Oh, it's actually like day 8 of summer.
Whatever, regardless. Don't fucking smell.
But we're excited to see you there.
Drink lots of beer. Buy lots of stuff. Eat lots of stuff. Hang out with all the homosexuals. All the queers. It's a gay event in general.
There will be a lot of heterosexual people there also.
Unfortunately, no kidding. Hopefully they'll be in the bathroom with me. I'm just kidding.
We love our support system. No matter
we do.
What.
We have really good support system. So we'll see all you straights and gays.
Yes.
June 29th, 6 to 11. 10.
Broken Goblet.
2500 State Road, Ben Salem, Pennsylvania.
19020.
Unit D. But you can't miss it. It's this ginormous brewery with the most beautiful owners.
Yes. So excited. We will see you then, and we will see you next Tuesday.
See ya.